Hi everybody! How's it going? Look at that, I have a stray hair and it's really uncomfortable. Yeah, what am I doing with my hair and makeup all done? Nothing. Making a video. That's what. Making a YouTube video. So, I don't know, I just felt like doing my hair and makeup. And these eyelashes are just weird though. They're weird. Anyways, so what's up everyone? I got a Yinli here. I was gonna get White Claw, but White Claw is actually really expensive. It's like $10 or something like that for a 6-pack. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna stick to, what I usually get. So, yeah. So that's what I did, and I have a jewel right here. I just put lipstick on though. Very good. Yeah. So anyways, trying to even that out. I downloaded Logi software. So that's what I'm using right now. I feel like these eyelashes are really wonky. Wonky. Whoa. But anyways, yeah. So I've been busy. Like this weekend, it was crazy busy. Like every weekend. But that's what's so great about the summer. Like I really like having things to do and just keeping busy. Like because when cold times come around, people don't want to be out, and like I don't want the summer to end. Like I still have things I want to do before the summer ends, such as like today it was like I had nothing to do. It was just a Monday, and most people work, I guess. I asked my friend Sarah if they wanted to come over for like a cookout at my house, chill, but she said that she's going to her friend's house, Jen. She invited me there a couple times. I never went. She has a nice pool and everything. She was going there, and I'm like, I wish that I had, somebody to do things that I want to do, like, because actually I was like, today would be a perfect day to, like, go jump in the river, go swimming, somewhere, and then, take a shower and all that, get cleaned off, and grill, and then hang outside, sipping on some drinks, excuse me, have a little campfire going on, and like not s'mores, but marshmallows, like roast marshmallows, and listen to music and chill. That's just what I want to do. I just want to sit outside and just enjoy life. That's really what I want to do, and it's like it's so hard to find somebody who wants to do those things. So Jimmy messaged me, and I was actually like, "Oh, what's Jimmy up to?" Maybe because I know Jimmy's outdoorsy. I asked him if he wanted to. I should curl this and make it really cute, like Betty Page style. It's growing out though, make it look neat like that. I should. I don't do my hair or anything. Like my friend Angie's like, we gotta give you some highlights and whatnot, but hey, it would look cool if I did something like that, right? I need to brush my hair. It is looking crazy. Just a minute. By the way, do you like my outfit? Cute, right? I guess. I don't know. Walmart shorts and whatnot. That's what it is. And a little shirt I just washed. Alright. So I got a brush. Yeah, I was like, so, I kind of like having time to myself. But I was like, yeah, maybe Jimmy would want to do something because he likes to do that kind of stuff. But he even said, I asked him if he wanted to go swimming, and he said it's too hot. But then he just told me that he's going to go jump in the water. So I'm like, really? I wanted to go jump in the water and go swimming, Like, that's what I wanted to do. And he is always up for that kind of stuff. But he says it's too hot, you know. And I was like, well, you want to come over and hang out and we could like grill and stuff? But he never has money, and I'm like, I always have to buy like him beer. He said he doesn't drink that much anymore, but yeah, we'll see it when it happens, you know. I would have to buy him beer and just, you know, like food for both of us. Like, come on, he never has money. Like, I'm sort of, you know, I was just like, whatever. And then I'm like thinking, you know, like, I don't know, do I really want to put up with him? Like, because it's cool, like, we could hang, like, we could have grilled and, like, we could be sitting outside, but, like, there's a point where he becomes too much, and I'm just like, I actually feel like just, hanging out, watch a movie or something. Like, I want to see Dumbo, you know, or the new one, you know, or whatever the case may be. Plus, I have to edit videos of this weekend. I'll tell you about my weekend, though, by the way. So, yeah, Mike, he said, you want to go swimming at Weston's on Friday. And it was weird because, remember, he said, make up your choice. Like, do you want to choose going out with your friends or me? Like, he was giving me that choice when I thought we weren't even together anymore. You know, so he said that, and I'm like, don't, like, you can't control me. Yeah, I'm going out, right? Like, I go out, it's the summertime, I'm going out and trying to enjoy life. I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to go out all the time, to be honest, but let me be. Don't tell me, you know, to choose going out with my friends, or you, right? Like, don't, what is that, you know? So he said that, but then he asked me if I wanted to go swimming on Friday. I was like, okay, this is confusing, but all right. So we went to Weston and Loren's house, our friend, and we saw their little baby who's going to be 1. He's having a little birthday party that I was invited to, so I said I could go. Mike's going to be there. Anyways, yeah, but I was like, yeah, I can go. It's on a Sunday. You know, the first birthday is always like a big deal. Anyways, my eyelashes are all messed up. But yeah, so we went there and we went swimming. You know, then I went home, went to sleep. I had work the next day. So that was Saturday. So I went to work. Yeah. Yeah, I went to work. And then after work, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, yeah, my friend Angie invited me to go to Palmer Nights or something like that. So, I was like, all right. So I went over to Mike's house for a little bit, and we tried to watch Orange Is the New Black, and she called me, and she's like, oh, do you want us to pick you up? So I was like, yeah, sure, you know. So they picked me up, and we went, and it was I never even heard of Palmer Nights before, and it was like really actually like a big event, you know, and it was like behind the bowling alley. Well, we stopped at the bowling alley first and got like a drink at the bar. You know, it's like this funny bar that has Rip Van Winkle on it. We stopped there and we had a drink there, and then we walked behind the bowling alley, and it turned into this huge festival. And I'm like, what is this? Like, from the road, you would never even see it, like suspect something like that was down there, you know. But it was like kind of running a music fest, and they had this like punch called Panther Punch, which is like the Panthers are what the mascot is for the Eagles. The Eagles, I'm sorry. I actually have a really cool, let me show you. Hold on. So yeah, we did that. Well, Angie bought me all that stuff because I didn't have any money. I didn't have my debit card, so I couldn't take out cash. Like, how ridiculous is that? And I found my debit card. It was on the seat, my car seat. So it must have fell out of my purse onto the car seat, you know. But she bought me. So here's the Panthers. Here's the mascot. What the heck? Why is this so bright? whatever. Anyways, yeah. So they gave us this, and okay, so they filled it up with Panda Punch, which is Moscato. I guess it's a champagne, and like all different kind of things in it. Like it was just one of those punch like things, you know. It was really super good, and we had like Jello shots. So I took a little video of that. I'll put it all together so y'all can see. Yeah, so we did that, and then we were watching the band play. We hung out for a little bit, and then we watched the fireworks. And then I just went to Mike's house, and I went home. I didn't drink a lot, but yeah, so, ooh, look at this. Yeah, it's not supposed to do that, but no, it is. What? Yeah, so Sunday, I went to sleep early. Sunday is church. We had to babysit, but Sherry wanted to go to the powwow. She went on Saturday with her mom, but she wanted to go back again, so we went to church and we left after the song service because there's no babies to babysit, right? Excuse me. So we went and picked up Sherry, and Sherry's like, oh, I have a bunch of waters in a cooler. You know, she's like, you know, we can't run back and just get that when we went. So I'm like, oh, okay. I wasn't like really thinking about it. It's like, okay, you have waters? Good. All right. So we went up to the powwow, which is the roasting of the corn ceremony, which is actually it's not a legit powwow. So don't let that be your first powwow because there's better powwows than that. Okay, so this is just like an exhibit or an exhibition. It's not even like a true powwow. Like, don't have that be your first example of a powwow, you know? Because there's not a lot of dancers. Like, it's not like out west where they have the Gathering of the Nations or like, you know, stuff like that. Or like even up in Canada, like they have huge powwows. This is just like a little thing, you know? If you go to big powwow, they're going to have a lot of drums, okay, a lot of drum groups. They're going to have, like, a lot of dancers, all different categories, you know. Men's traditional, women's traditional, men's fancy, women's fancy, grass dancing, jingle dress, fancy dancing, women's shawl dancing. Lots, baby, you know, all those categories. And lots of really good regalia. Don't ever call it a costume. But anyways, we went there and we had an Indian taco, and the Indian taco was not good. I mean, it really wasn't. And they were very skimpy on the toppings, and it just wasn't that good. And we also had a buffalo burger. Me and Sherry split it. And we had a roasted corn. So, yeah, we ate that, and then we're walking around. I'm like, my stomach got those pains. I'm like, damn, my stomach hurts. Just the other week, I was, like, telling Sherry, like, who are these people that, like, shit in a porta potty? Like, who's the people that actually they can't wait and they have to go shit in a porta potty? Because, you know, that's gross, right? You always see that. But I'm like, my stomach hurts so bad. I'm like, you know, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I actually, yeah, I had to go. And because my stomach hurt from that food. I think it was a buffalo burger or something. So, yeah. I was like one of those people that like shit in the porta potty, which is gross. But I didn't leave it out in the open like some people do. I threw toilet paper all over it, you know. It's gross. Sorry, I don't mean to talk like that, but you know what I'm saying, right? But yeah, my stomach hurt so bad from that food. Anyway, so yeah. So we went back to the car and she had her things, and I saw that she her water was her seltzer, her hard seltzer. And she refilled it in her little thing, you know, in her water. Hard seltzer is a White Claw. Yeah. It's not like real, like legit. And then later we were sitting down watching the dancing, right? And my mom's like, Sherry, you can't bring alcohol in here, right? And I'm like, what? She told me that my dad was thirsty, so he opened the cooler and he thought it was like water or flavored water or something, like, because it says seltzer water, right? And he drank it, and he was gonna bring my mom one, and he drank. He was like, oh, he knew it was alcohol, I guess. And like, I guess, yeah, that was funny, you know. I mean, like, whatever. Yeah, she had that cooler full of White Claws, right? I'm like, I didn't even drink any because I don't drink in front of my parents just because they don't believe in alcohol or drinking, which is fine. Like, I understand, brings nothing but trouble, right? But my mom thought I went there to get. I said I did not drink it, right? So, what else? So after the powwow, Sherry's like, I'm gonna go downtown for a little bit. So I'm like, okay, why not? So remember, Mike gave me that ultimatum and stuff, and he's like, tomatoes. He's like, choose going out or not, right? So anyways, I'm like, he called me. He wanted to come over and watch a movie with me. But I already told Sherry I was going to go with her downtown. I'm like, and plus, Sundays are like my weekends, like my Saturday night, and tonight too, because I have off tomorrow. So those are like my time when I like go out and whatnot. So Mike was like, he asked me, I was like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do something with Sherry, and he figured. So he asked me, and I went out, and we went, it was raining too. It was like kind of raining here and there. I was kind of like, whatever, So my parents dropped her off, and then me at my house, and then I went and met her at her house. And we did the thing with the White Claw in the water bottle, walking down, She was going to meet some guy there, like a musician guy. I'm like, I mean, I don't really want to go with her to meet some guy, but whatever, okay. So we walked down there, and it was funny because we saw him at the other side. He had low, long hair. He looked like carrying a guitar, and we were going to walk across, and he went like this. And it was so intimidating. He was like telling the cars to stop, and they all stopped. And then we walked across, and Sherry went like that, and the cars just stopped for us to walk. I mean, he wasn't even a crossing guard. That was just funny. And he's like, they all stopped for you. Sherry stopped traffic. But anyways, then we went to get a drink, and so like we came back from the bathroom, and she's like, can you get me a White Claw? And then when I came back, the bartender's like, is it going to be on your tab? She asked me, like, are both drinks going to be on your tab? He didn't even like pay for her drink. I'm thinking like this guy was talking about being in a studio apartment. He pretty much plays guitar for tips, which is fine and all that, but he don't have money, And she was expecting him to well, when a guy asks you and say, we're gonna have fun, I'm gonna show you a fun time. When they message you and stuff like that, I'm gonna show you a good time. Like we're gonna have a fun night. Well, that means a guy is really going, like, he's going to take care of things, take you out to dinner or whatever, buy you drinks. You don't just invite somebody and not pay for stuff, Like, there's a waste of time. Like even for me, if somebody was going to say, let's go out and I'll show you a good time. Well, first of all, I don't go out with guys that just ask me out. I don't. I have guys always messaging me all the time on Facebook and everything. Like, I really, all girls do, not just me. I'm just saying, I have people always trying to ask me out. I don't know you, so I don't go out. I don't put myself in that situation. I mean, I'd like to go. I'd like to meet somebody who can take me out and have fun. And me and Mike, I'm kind of over him. Like, we really don't have nothing in common, and he just does things to make me feel and like I'm doing something wrong, like all this stuff, and I'm kind of just over it, right? Like, I am very chill and laid back and easygoing and fun and interesting, and like I just, I'm cool. Like, I'll drink a couple beers and chill and be fun and whatever. I joke around, Like, I like to do stuff like that. Mike doesn't. Oh, we're too old to be acting that way. You know what? No, I'm done. So So anyways, Sherry was like, that guy can't even buy me a drink. Wow. He's like, I bought you a drink, but so he was not gonna. She's like over it, And then these other guys were all hanging outside, and it was like rainy out, but we sat outside, and it's just. I don't know what I wanted to do. It was a miserable night because it was like kind of drizzly and rainy. Look at my eyelashes. They look like these are bad eyelashes. I thought they're very wild. Like these just are not good eyelashes that I bought. I don't like them. I bought them at Walmart. Those Kiss ones, but they don't fit good. But anyways, yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of like whatever, you know. Yeah, we're just like chilling, and then we went inside and bought some food. Yeah, but nothing really too crazy or interesting, you know. Just random like bullshit. nothing worth like being all excited about. You know. Then we walked back and Sherry's like, I'm done with this. You know, guys like are trying to like worth it here. And I wasn't feeling it either. No. So we walked back. Oh, and Sarah was supposed to meet up with us, and she just fell asleep and never woke up. She's like, I'm tired. So yeah. So we walked back to Sherry's house, and we had a drink there and just chilled. And then I just went home. I have Uber. No. You know, I was good. I didn't like go crazy on all that stuff. But I went home, and then the next day after that was today. What did I do today? Cleaned up my house. I cleaned up my house, and I went, you know, watched an episode of my show, and then I went to the stove, and now I'm here. Oh yeah, last night too. Mike was all texting me. He's like, I see where what your priorities are. Like saying these really like he always talks like that, like in riddles. He's just like he's always like face recognition is annoying because half the time it doesn't even recognize my face. You know, stupid. Oh, this guy. I'm so upset about my thing, the keypad. Like, they said it was unbreakable, and it broke. Look at that. Oh, look at that. They said this was supposed to be unbreakable. You know? And it freaking broke. Like, what the hell is up with that? I'm pissed, and I don't want it to get any worse. I mean, it's fine now, but I just had to get it fixed, you know? Like, it's not funny. What was I doing on my phone? I forgot. Oh, I was going to show you. I was going to read what Mike said to me. You know? He's just always, like, speaking to me in riddles, like, because I was out with Sherry, you know, so whatever. And he's like, I see your priorities. Anywho, I want you to get your stuff out by Tuesday. You got time to go out every night. Make time to get your stuff. If you don't by Tuesday, Thursday, I'm having a free fire sale out front. And then I don't want to hear bullshit. Just get it. Better get your shit tomorrow because Thursday is hitting the curve. No negotiations. And then I said, Mike, stop. I told you I might, like, whatever. When say you get a dose of your own medicine, and when the shoe is on the other foot, Excelsior. What? I said, chill, Mike. You don't have to worry about anything from me. Your words, at least in my case, your words are always different from your actions. It's fucking up my chi and self-respect. I can't even tell this to my people because it shows my weakness. I don't understand what he's saying. He said, boy, you are help, because I said to him, this is what I said to him. He said, okay, boy, you are help. hopelessly so self-absorbed, self-centered, and malignant. I challenge you to find where I'm saying or trying to control you. When you accuse without merit or proof, what you're really saying, I only care about myself. Secondly, if you can't get your stuff out, not my problem. I will be like you. So I'm not going to be controlled by someone else's folly. This is what I told him. You asked me to make a choice. You told me either I need to choose you and not go out, so that itself is control. You telling me not to go out if I choose you when I'm a grown woman who is capable of making her own choices? So what if I go out? I'm entitled to. Quit trying to put me down and berate me because I'm not going to tolerate these mind games anymore. You constantly try to put me in a state of meek merit and confusion, and I'm not falling for it anymore. He says, boy, if that's true, you must be a victim, an idiot, to go through all of that. Man, you are a real trooper. What? I said, see insults. Why? Because I went out for a bit last night and had wings? He's just, like, always saying these things. So I had to get my stuff out because I moved my stuff there. Because I thought I was going to be moving in with him, you know? Because we were supposed to get married, but... So I have, like, books and stuff over there and my, like, thing or whatever. He's like, get it out by Thursday or he's going to, throw it out. You know? Like, what the fuck? Like, fuck him! Like, really? No! Like, seriously, no. No. I don't need to deal with that. Like, you know, he's nice and then he does stuff like that. And the thing is, like, he was about to go meet his son. The mother of his son, I talked to her on Facebook, right? And I talked to his son. Like, his son actually wanted to meet me because he really felt like I was going to be a stepmother, you know, how he was going to have a half brother or a half sister. And I would have welcomed him in. If me and Mike got married, I would welcome his kid. Like, it's like my own, you know? That's just what you do, right? And so the mother messaged me and said, you know what, I would like to invite you and Mike, or, you know, even just you, to go meet my son, like, meet him because he's he is involved with this football or something, so his practice was, like, going to be, she gave me a list of when his practice is, and one day they're going to be, like, right by where Mike lives. So I told Mike, I'm like, we should go, you know, and meet your son and say hi, you know? And he's like, well, maybe. He's always coming up with excuses. I tried to talk to him about that whole situation before. Like, you know what, mate? It's not your choice. You should give your son, he's 13 years old, give him the decision, like, the choice to make up his own mind about you. He said, oh, what does he want to do with me anyways? Like, why would he want anything to do with me? Well, let him make that decision. You don't make it for him. He's just full of excuses. He said, I never had a real mother growing up. You know, that's when you strive to, like, really, you just strive to make a difference. Just because you didn't have that stuff doesn't mean, you know, that's the thing about him, too. That's another thing. Like, I'm just like, that's just showing your character. I mean, like, if you know, he believes strongly in honor and discipline and all that, but then he can't even, like, let his own son, that's his flesh and blood, make a decision. His son does want to meet his dad. He wants to know that they both have a lot in common. And Mike would like him. I know he would. It's very sad that he's like that. So Mike said, well, if I don't have nothing to do with the mother, he is hurting the son because he hates the mother. I talked to the mom and she actually told me that all the money from child support that she gets from him is going to his bank account. So when he gets 18, he can use it, you know? Like, and Mike just thinks that, like, the mother is just crazy and just uses it to get her nails done. Really, Mike? She actually sounds really smart and really, like, a really good mother. And he said, if I don't see her, then maybe. Be an adult. Be civil. Like, really? You're gonna act like that? Oh, I can't see her. That's what I'm saying. Like, me and him would just have issues. Like, if we got married and we had kids and, like, I can't, you know? Really. It is hot. See, I really wanted to just, I don't know. I really miss having, like, company, like, like, I want to meet somebody, you know. I want to hang out with like a guy that I'm super attracted to and fun, that I really like a lot, and like just chat and just be fun. Like I miss that, you know, and not just some random guy, not just some like, no, come on. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wow, it's a half an hour. All right. Well, I'm gonna upload this and I'm gonna edit the other videos. I don't know. Thanks for watching. See y'all later. Bye.